Hello everyone, welcome. Tonight we are checking out Unexplored 2, The Wayfarer's Legacy, which is a little indie game, roguelite. It's a sequel to Unexplored by Ludo Motion. It's on the Epic Game Store right now. And like I said, it's in early access, so it's subject to change, but it's good. It's in a pretty good state right now. They just actually put out a pretty big update that overhauled some of the loot and stuff like that. Yeah, and if you haven't already, give us a subscribe. We are doing a bunch of new streams, new shows, and stuff like that. So it's going to be pretty interesting. Game music is a bit loud. Let me see if I can adjust that. How's that? Hopefully, I'm gonna bump the master down a little bit too. Yeah, so keep an eye out for everything that we're going to be doing here. Derek's going to be on tomorrow morning with Mass Effect Andromeda, and I'm going to be on tomorrow night with Black Skylands, which is another indie game coming out into early access. So, yeah, so this is Wayfarer's Unexplored 2, The Wayfarer's Legacy, and it's a pretty typical roguelite in terms of combat, but there are some interesting things here. For instance, the story is about me bringing this wand. Let's see if I can bring it up, if I remember how to access the inventory. Is it on this menu? Oh, quests. So you need to take the Staff of Yendor to the Prime Elemental Forge in the First Valley in order to destroy it and save the world. So a little bring the Ring of Power to Mount Doom and cast it into the fire. It's very similar to that in that you have to go on this epic quest to bring this this powerful item and destroy it before the evil empire gets a hold of it, and they're chasing you across the little land, so to speak. And it's a little RPG, little just action adventure. And I'm kind of early on here. I just got to the first main hub, or the first main town here in Haven, and I kind of need to go on a quest and start my adventure. So I was able to find a couple of quests here. So there's a secret tunnel leading to the First Valley, Serpent's Gates. I think this is like a secondary quest. It's not related to the primary. And I think the Serpent Gates, Western Gates located in Haven, repairing the sky. Yeah, so this will give me fast travel between locations, which is pretty cool. And it is a roguelike, so there are things that I can do in this timeline that will affect future timelines. So it's not like, it's kind of like a little bit like Rogue Legacy, where if you die, a ancestor of yours will pick up the torch, so to speak, and continue trying to destroy the staff. So 3 objectives. I guess let's go here. So to travel to a new area, you kind of get this overworld map, and each place you go to has some dangers and some hardships and some things that you may find. Okay, I think we're good. I don't know why that happened. Challenge 1, some hardships and some encounters. The Cundulating Hills offer both shelter and vales and express stops. Can I go here? Maybe I can't go there yet. Sometimes it's a little confusing on where I can actually go. I think I need to work my way to that area, so we'll just go here. I really want to show off the chance mechanic, which is interesting. Hopefully we'll have some opportunities to show that off. Oh yeah, here we go. So when you have these moments of interaction, and sometimes it's with people, sometimes it's with like you're trying to unlock a chest or a door, you have this screen here where you have like options to draw successes and fails and like more chances for success, more chances for fails, things like that. So we're gonna this guy seems to be a good guy, so we're just gonna swap some stories. And what I just got was inspiration, so I just got 3 free draws, which you can see that down there, the purple hand. So I'm going to draw again and raise the stakes, add a success to the pool. I'm gonna use my last draw, and okay, so this is gonna add 3 successes to the pool, but it costs a little bit of time. That's no big deal. Oh, that's a fail. But we're going to use some of this energy. I forget what this energy is called. You find it in the world. And then now we have a successful outcome. So then I can choose this, and we'll go through a little conversation here. Good joke, thanks. Let me tell you now. When I was exploring the desert, I found an old ruin inside, and that was weird. Contraptions, right thing. So we just have a little conversation with him when we get a little bit of lore about the world. And looks like we can join this camp. I think we can learn some skills here. I feel like I already have these. I learned them during the tutorial. Again, time will pass when you're sitting around the campfire. I really like this game's art style. I think it's got like a really cool cel-shaded look going on here. Oh, I'm wet. Not sure how that's gonna affect me, but is this a evil fish? Alright, so we got some meat. I will say that the way you swap weapons and stuff in this game is not very intuitive, unfortunately. You have like main hands and off hands, and I just find the switching between them doesn't very intuitive. Yeah, alright, so that was all we really did there. Not every area you go to is going to have like a big event going on or anything like that. Sometimes it's just that you find some people, you chat with them, and you get a little bit of information, and that's kind of it. But yeah, we got this big map that we got to explore. Oh, I can zoom out. So that's a Wraith Temple. And over here we have another Wraith Temple. I wonder if those are the fast travel locations. Yeah, enter First Valley, so this is actually the direction I need to be going in. Access Prime Elemental Forge. Okay, yeah, so that's actually not that far away. I wonder what the trick's gonna be like. How is this gonna make it difficult for me to get there? I guess it's because I only have like one direction I can be going in. So we'll continue on our journey. Some places like this place I can't even enter. But now we can finally go here where I wanted to go originally and see what this treasure chest is all about. So let's block these things. Are these guys are okay. Some of the creatures they're friendly. Some of them are decidedly not. Like this guy is not. So far the combat's been pretty simple. Sword and shield. Doesn't mean it's easy. You definitely take a beating with some of these enemies. I thought there was supposed to be a trap here. Ooh, what's that? There's also a stealth mechanic, so like I can hide from enemies. And this also reveals traps. So if you're like in a temple, it behooves you to crouch while you're walking around to make sure you're not going to step on any traps or anything like that. And as far as I know, so there's a character menu. You're not really... Oh, okay, I guess there's this hope level mechanic as well. You're not really upgrading like a traditional RPG where you're putting skill points into skills. Your borrow treasure. Oh, here we go. I think I'm doing it right. I think they need to improve that map a little bit to make it a little bit more clear exactly what you're doing. So it looks like I'm going in this barrow to find this treasure. Oh, it's very dark in here. Oh, right, I need to... So you can... The rod that you're taking to destroy, you can actually use. It's like a magic. It gives you the magic ability, and in dark areas it gives you light. So very much like Gandalf's staff in Lord of the Rings. So that gate is barred from the other side, so we have to explore elsewhere. See what we can find. And these dungeons are obviously more dangerous than the overworld, so we'll just need to be careful. So these are usually I gotta decipher these, and we'll see what. See what we get. There we go. The inscription is a warning sign indicating that the buried are restless and abduct anyone foolish enough to spend the night on this hill. You must have dozed off briefly, but you do not recall the barrow to be this dark or this cold. This doesn't sound good. Oh, this isn't where... Oh! Shit. Oh boy. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have read that. I need to pick my sword. I think I need to go into inventory for that. There we go. I don't think I have any healing, which is not great. Okay, I died. Alright, well, that's how the cookie crumbles. Let's see what happens here. So yeah, then you die, and you know the world moves forward. Different events can happen. So now there's like some conflict up there. Some things moved around the map, and now I need to choose a new Wayfarer, basically. So you can see here there's different races, and like there's unknowns here, which means well, this is culture, I guess. So there's some unknown cultures here. I don't know if I unlock them by meeting them in the world, or maybe they aren't in the game yet. I'm not 100% sure. We'll choose a human this time, but you can see there are traits on the side there that indicate, you know, what you get when you choose these particular things. And this is a lot where your RPG stuff comes from. So, charm is useful. That's pretty good. And is that it? Okay. And then I get to choose my skill. Looks like I'm locked onto bows. Swords are useful, obviously. Pathfinding. I guess stealth. Found that to be pretty useful. Choose your equipment, your gear. I can take all this? That seems useful. Oh, I can barely read that. I don't know if we need that. Tent.
Hello.
That's me. You can randomize your name, so Megan Wolf, my dude. I think I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna start at Haven. Yeah. Then I'm gonna pick up the staff and continue on my journey. This is a hub area, so there are some vendors that you can buy some stuff from. I don't know what kind of money I start with here. Or if I can even see that. There's currency. I'm just not sure. I don't know why my controller keeps disconnecting. Must be a bad connection or something. Yeah, there's like a blacksmith here that can upgrade some stuff. But we're kind of early on, so we're not gonna worry about that right now. I fully expect to die again soon. Let's see. Let's go this way and try to make our way up to here. See what that Wraith Temple is all about. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have taken that that cold gear, because it looks like I'm going into cold areas. Hello, my friend. Let's swap some stories. Oh no. Okay. You should avoid a barrow and Everstream burn if you can. The place is haunted and people disappear when they camp there. Hey, that's where I died. That's pretty cool. I don't know if that would have been there if I would have gotten that warning before I went and died there. But that'd be cool if like the characters you encounter kind of tell stories based on your past exploits. So you don't have. Let's see, where is... Alright, there's that. Haven't really used the bow. Sometimes you can reveal things by creeping around, but I don't think there's going to be anything here. Looks pretty well worn. So let's journey forth. Uh-oh. Is this a bad thing? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep, you're a bad thing. Ooh, that bow worked pretty well. Those guys are dangerous. Eventually they will... Sometimes anyway, they will... the red on them will go away. Oh, cool, I can pick up the arrows I've shot. Oh, cool, I was able to sneak right by it. Yeah, the sound effects are really cool, the music is really good too. It just has a lot of atmosphere. And, you know, I think that's what they're going for is like, you know, sometimes with a roguelike, you can kind of get sick of seeing the same stuff over and over again. But, whoop. I think they're trying to add a little flavor to everything to kind of smooth some of those rough edges over. So here comes some more bad guys. I'm really taking it to these little dudes, which is good because they keep showing up. Where'd he go? He just disappeared? Alright. I don't know if I should go here because it's cold. If I should be heading in a different direction. That means I'd have to go way back. I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. Right, we gotta explore and see what's going on. And I think unless you, like, something comes at you or you encounter something dangerous, you don't necessarily have to go into every zone. But, you know, there are reasons to go into zones sometimes, like maybe you find treasure or some enemies to kill to kind of level up or something. Alright, so here's a little climbing area. Sometimes they have you play that little mini game when you do climbing, but they didn't have me do it that time.
Rotti.
Yeah, see, here we go.
Tiellä. Yeah. Bella cool.
Alright, so you make it safely to the top. Sometimes you'll draw something, you'll draw like a success, but there'll be a consequence with the success. So you'll get to the top, but then all of a sudden a boulder comes falling down, and if you don't dodge out of the way fast enough, you'll get hurt. Like you'll succeed, but you'll take some damage. But if you avoid it, you don't take the damage, which is good. Climb up over there. See, check over here. Alright, so we're getting some spark. That's the currency, that purple currency that gives you extra chances at your little mini game things there. Oh, some baddies up there. See what's over here. Nothing. Nada. Ooh, there's a big boy over there. Oh, a couple big boys. I don't know if I've encountered these before. They don't seem too... Oh! Oh, crap. It webbed me. Those guys didn't seem too hard at all. Harvest shrub. Alright, so nothing too spectacular. Look out. You get a good view of the surrounding landscape, but you spot nothing of interest. Alright, well. So, how do I continue? Do I have to go back down? Oh no, this way. Oh, yeah, climb down, okay. Alright, so that was like a big, multi-leveled area. I don't think these guys give me anything. Little rats.
Attune the ball. What up, yeah?
Rare opportunity. Whoa. Add trigger. Yeah, so this is it. Triggers side effect. So we're gonna have something happen when we get down to the bottom. Usually it's like a boulder, like I said. So we're gonna walk away pretty quick. Yeah, see? That would have hurt me, but I also gained a gem. Which... Gem. A small gemstone. It has no practical use, but can be traded. Alright, cool. That little mini-game thing is what I think really stands out about the gameplay anyway. To me. A large cave. A bridge. A stream. A grove. Oh, a grove. Well, let's go here. That sounds like the most interesting. Hope is like a, like a morality thing. The less hope you have, the weaker you are in certain aspects, and also the more hope you have, the better you are with certain things. I say certain things because it's there's a lot. There's a lot of things that it can affect. It can affect your armor. It can affect how good you are at charming people. All sorts of different stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what this area brings. Something's going on over here. I don't know if I can get over there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Whoa. Lots of stuff going on here. Eek. Habor carving. Okay, so I can trade that. Oh, Jesus. I gotta get out of here. This is not good. These guys, I'm gonna die. Oh, I don't want to go in there. Oh, Jesus. Oh boy. All right. Well, once again, that's how the cookie crumbles. I didn't think I was going to get too far up there anyway, because it was this snowy area, and I didn't have any cold gear. My skill of empathy. I might as well take all. Oh, I can't take all of it. I don't need 2 daggers. Oh, but it took them both out. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we'll do another one, and we'll see how far we can get, and that'll probably be the last one we do. You know, it's all about getting farther and seeing how many different random things that the game can throw at you, how many different encounters there are, and stuff like that. And so far, it seems to be a pretty good balance of seeing some of the same stuff, but also seeing some new stuff. Maybe I'll spend some time in the town here. Talk to Smith. Okay, so I can trade with him, but I don't have any... Alright, so it's like a barter trade system. Okay. Fur. Ooh, javelin. Alright, so that's set me over. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be pretty expensive. Alright, well, I guess part of what we need to do is that's a healer. I'm not hurt, so I think the idea is you're encouraged to get to a certain point maybe, and then maybe come back and, you know, spend some of your, sell some of your stuff, buy some new weapons, heal up. Let's try going this way again. What was that? See that white thing? Whoa. Guess that's where lightning is gonna strike. That's interesting. Okay. Rooftop brew on. Let's see what's up there. Nothing. That's where I died last time. That first time I died. Hey, a camp. Cool. Red blinks at you. Who are you? You don't look... I don't like the looks of you. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's a dangerous place. One of my lights went out. Yeah, alright. Well, there is a, it's a tough game in here. But, hey. But that's what the game is, you know? Roguelites are tough usually. So yeah, that's the early happenings of Unexplored 2, the Wayfarer's Legacy. You can grab that on the Epic Game Store right now. It's in early access. And yeah, I think it's cool. Some of the things that it's doing. It's definitely tough, so keep that in mind. But yeah, if you're up for the challenge, it's got a good look. Like you were saying in the chat, good sound effects, good music. It's got a good overall presentation to it. Very, has some D&D elements and some Lord of the Rings going on there, so good storytelling in that respect. So yeah, I'd say give it a look if you're interested, and it's in early access, so they'll be updating it, and eventually it'll come out in full full release. So, looking forward to that. Yeah, tomorrow night I'm going to be playing Black Skylands, which is another game coming out in early access. It's not a roguelite. It's a little bit of a action-adventure, open-world, exploring game. So we'll spend some time with that. And tomorrow morning, Derek is going to be diving into the poll winner in the group, Mass Effect Andromeda. So have fun with that. That'll be at around 9 o'clock tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, please give us like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and keep an eye on the group and the page and all of that, and the schedule on Twitch to see when we're going to be streaming next. All right, thanks.